Welcome to the Spoken Content in Action video. In this video, I'll be demonstrating how to use the spoken content features in Safari, Notability, and using the camera. To learn how to set up your iPad to enable spoken content, watch the previous video in this series, Spoken Content Settings. Let's begin by exploring spoken content in action in Safari. This is an NPR article about giant pandas arriving in Washington, D.C. Like many news websites, there are ads, pop-ups, and elements that keep the text from taking up full page. If I navigate to the two A's, one small, one large, in the address browser, I have the option to Show Reader. Watch what happens when I click it. Notice this article now looks much more like a piece of paper and simplifies the viewing experience for readers. From here, it's easy to highlight text to have this text read aloud. I'll tap and hold to bring up my selection and stretch the selection to the section I would like to have read. Notice a number of menu options come up here. For now, I'm going to choose the one that says Speak. Watch what happens.
Two giant pandas bound for the National Zoo in Washington, D.C., have left the Chinese city of Chengdu for their long journey to a new home.
Notice that because we enabled the highlighting and underlining, it follows along as this is read. This also is determined by the speed and the voice that you set up in settings. But that's not all. I can also highlight a particular word if I don't know what that word means. So let's say I'm not familiar with the word conservation. I can tap and hold and simply tap Look Up to see some information about conservation. This includes a definition, a pronunciation, as well as a link to a Wikipedia article. Back under that conservation, if I tap again, I also have the option to translate this word. Look what happens when I do. I can note that this is in English and translate it to Spanish. Notice that this list is somewhat limited, and there are some student languages that are not yet in this list from Apple. In Safari Reader View, I can also change the view of the page. When I click on the larger A, you'll see my text get larger, and conversely, clicking on the smaller A will make my text get smaller. I also have the opportunity to change the look. I can choose a font that I prefer for reading, and even change the background. So maybe if I prefer reading on a dark page with lighter text, I can change that for myself. One more thing I'd like to show you with Reader View. I'm going to navigate back up to the two A's, and I'm going to tap Resume Listening here about 3 lines down. Watch what happens.
Two giant pandas bound for the National Zoo in Washington, D.C., have left the Chinese city of Chengdu for their long journey to a new home. A cargo jet operated by FedEx is transporting the pair, both age 3.
Notice the highlighting has turned off, but I am able to have this entire page read out loud to me. I also have the option to fast forward, rewind, pause and play, and change the speaking rate. Next, let's explore how we can use our spoken content settings in Notability. So here I have a worksheet from National Geographic's education website. This was imported to Notability as a PDF. Now notice that before I can use the spoken content features, I need to shift in the toolbar in the top center of my screen from the pen or the pencil tool over to the text tool, the tool with the 2 T's. Once that's highlighted, I can use my spoken content features. So just like on Safari, I will tap and hold to bring up my selection tool and drag it to the section that I would like read aloud. Then I simply click Speak.
How are resources used and by whom? What costs and benefits are there to these uses?
In addition, like we saw in Safari, I can also tap and highlight an individual word. In this case, I'll tap and highlight geological. I could have it speak this word out loud to me, or I could click Define to get a quick definition of what that word means. Last but not least, let's explore spoken content within the Photos app and while using your camera. The Photos and Camera app is great for spoken content when you have something that isn't a digital copy. For example, I have this book, Equity by Design, in a hard copy on my desk. If I take a picture of one of the pages, I notice this little icon in the bottom right that looks like 3 lines in a box. That tells me that this photo has detected text. When I tap that icon, the iPad will highlight all of the text that it sees on the page. From there, I can once again highlight a section of text, translate it, or have it read out loud. Similarly, with my camera on, I'm hovering over my book, and I notice that icon has again shown up. That tells me that my camera is detecting text. When I tap on that icon, without even taking a picture, the iPad will pull up any text that it found on the screen. From there, I can again highlight it, translate it, or have it speak out loud to me.